Alright guys, welcome to the channel. So in this video, we're just wondering about, should we have manual safety or no manual safety? So this is my ever so dirty everyday carry. A late model P365 holding 10+1 50 grain bullets, one in the chamber ready to go. But there seems to be controversy about running a manual safety or not. And this is my opinion on this. Well, first off, I just had a keyboard warrior be like, oh, if you're running a safety, it's going to get you killed. It doesn't take much effort to train yourself, or depending on how you were raised with guns, whatever. As you're pulling it out of the holster, just flip that down and it becomes second nature, to the point where if you have a gun without a manual safety, you're going to reach for it anyway. And by the way, this firearm's safe. No bullets in it, not one in the chamber, don't worry about it. So this is to the point where I acquired another P365 with no manual safety. I got a good deal on it, and I installed one to it just because that's how I like to have an everyday carry. Personally, the guns I have that don't have a manual safety will be range guns or just something fun to have, serve its own purpose some other way. But I won't have a serious pistol that doesn't have manual safety. Now, I believe this is all preference, and I respect that. But me, I'm definitely going to rock a manual safety. I'll be stupid sometimes, and I'll just pick up a gun like, why is it flexing? Next thing you know, I just shot my microwave apart. You never know, you got to smarten up. But I'd rather have that safety feature. Now, some keyboard warriors, safety's no good and whatever. I'm all set. That's like having a 1911 cocked and ready to go. I don't know. Everyone's different. Even if there was a time delay on having a manual safety, which I don't think there is, even if there is, it's probably 200ths of a second at most. I'd rather have a gun than be like a libtard and just simply have nothing and watch chaos go on when you could really be doing something about it. If you follow the channel, you know I just acquired a Glock just to see what it's all about. But due to not having a safety, I'm definitely not gonna have one in a chamber. But I'm not really gonna take that gun too seriously, other than just I'll just be enjoying shooting it at the range. Alright, let me just turn the lights off, set the mood. Anyways, another reason why I like having a safety is say one of those liberals act up and they take your gun from you somehow, whatever. My safety's on. Your typical liberal won't. They think, press the trigger and go. They'll sit there and finagle with it for a second while you can karate chop them in the nostril. Another good point, if you're out in the wilderness and you're trying to reholster your pistol, something like a stick or something gets caught, presses the trigger, and you have no safety or your safety's off, whatever, but we'll say no safety, something foreign presses that trigger, you might get a little, nice little mark on the side of your leg, if you know what I mean. I'm all about being sketchy, having fun, acting up, breaking the law, whatever. Well, scratch that last part. But I'm definitely for having a safety. It can also just be as simple as a fold of clothing, just getting in here and making your day really bad. Also, based on design of the actual firearm, brand, or whatever, if you drop one of these with the manual safety on, I believe that reduces the fact of it going off greatly. And another thing I want to add is just take your time. Take your time reholstering your pistol. At a time like that, you obviously don't need it anymore. but just take your time, make sure the safety's on, and wiggle it right into your holster. So yeah, mainly my outlook is just having a gun that's so personalized to you, that you're trained on so much, that if somebody got a hold of it, it would buy you some time, because they'll be finicking around with this thing. Kick a libtard in the face, you know, they like to act up sometime. Now, something like a 1911 or double action pistols, especially a 1911, I'm just not going to carry and take serious. I enjoy them so much on range days, but I'm not going to carry a big 1911 around, and if I did, something like that's not going to be ready to go. Something like this, I'll have myself trained to just click the safety down as I'm drawing it up. That one step of safety, definitely worth it. So yeah, guys, moral of the story, I'm gonna keep choosing external safeties for my everyday carries, definitely. And the fun guns I have for the range, well, that don't matter so much. But either way, get to know your gun, practice safe procedures. But yeah, get to know your gun, be safe with it. Number one thing is gun safety. Get good with it. Repetition is the mother of skill. Let me know what you guys think.